Now listen to this. Every year, 640,000 tonnes of fishing nets are dumped at sea. They call them ghost fishing nets. And of course, they do terrible harm to marine life. Well, now a student at the University of East Anglia wants to turn them into a range of glasses and sunglasses. This from Alex Dunlop.
He's just 19 now and his second year at the UEA, but George has a vision to turn all of this into lots of these.
Fishing nets is actually one of the most abundant waste materials in the ocean. It actually makes up approximately 46% in some areas of all marine waste. So I guess the material is so abundant and it can make a big difference if we use it in our eyewear.
The idea was born here at the UEA's Enterprise Centre. The university is so impressed they gave George business advice and a £50,000 cheque to help get his product to market.
I think these things can have a real impact. I mean, David Attenborough talked about plastic straws, and I haven't seen a plastic straw for a while, and, you know, plastic bags are becoming obsolete. Let's do this for more things. Let's start making consumer products that do not adhere to these fundamental values obsolete.
Every year, 640,000 tonnes of nets cast into the sea end up here, or heartbreakingly here, or eventually break down.
And it gradually gets ground up into smaller and smaller fragments, and those fragments then remain in the environment and they start to be ingested by small sea creatures and marine worms, and I think we need to be concerned about that.
What if we could make old waste into stylish new products to use and then regenerate?
George has teamed up with an Italian company who collect the old nets and then turn them into a nylon yarn. That is then moulded into the glasses frames.
The response has been fantastic, both from optical practices and some major retailers in the UK asking to sort of purchase the frames next year, but also just down to sort of the general consumer and people who we meet on the street who are just really excited about the prospect of helping out sort of marine life.
More than ever, consumers have a conscience, so you could see why this could take off. George's new eco-frames should hit the high streets by Easter. Alex Dunlop, BBC Look East, Norwich.
And so to the weather, Alex.
Thank you very much, Stuart. Hello, another chilly